Hello, my name is Vladimir Tikhomirov. I'm Chief Economist at BCS Global Markets, and I'll give you my overview of macro developments for the coming week. So basically, I think there are three major issues that could significantly affect the dynamics of Russian market and the ruble. One is related to the Normandy Fall Summit, which is scheduled to take place in a week's time on 9th of December. This week, we are going to see continuation of gas talks, direct gas talks between Russia and Ukraine that started last week. So the issue of gas, future of gas transit via Ukraine is a very important issue, particularly for the Russian market. And of course, the second issue related to the Normandy Summit is the future of Donbass and the way to settle the situation there. We expect to see further contacts between representatives of both sides, Russia, Ukraine, as well as European partners, and it will be important to see whether there will be some consensus reached, because in case there is no big progress reached at the Normandy Summit, chances are high that we're going to see increase in geopolitical risk related to Russia, Russian stocks, and the ruble. The second issue is this long saga related to the trade talks between China and US. We have seen a bit of progress early last week, but by the end of last week, we have seen a significant deterioration in the talks, particularly because of the Hong Kong issue that after the US passed the bill on Hong Kong, China already retaliated, and that obviously made the talks very difficult. Chances are that the talks can actually be put on a hold, which was not the base case scenario for the markets over the last couple of weeks. The markets were expecting that some sort of a trade deal phase one to be reached within days. But now it looks a bit more problematic. So of course, if nothing happens positive on this side, we're going to see correction on global markets, and Russian market would not be an exclusion here as well. And the third event of the coming week is related to the oil market. Particularly, we are going to see IPO of Saudi Aramco taking place, and chances are that post-IPO, Saudis might stop supporting the oil price the way they did before the IPO. That could affect the oil price, and that development, if it takes place, raises the importance of the OPEC meeting that is scheduled to take place on the 5th of December, along with the OPEC Plus meeting. So discussions over how the OPEC and non-OPEC members are prepared to support the oil market would be very important for the Russian market as usual. So these three events would, in my view, would be the key to frame the future and the dynamic of the oil, of the Russian market and the ruble in the coming week. Thank you.